From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Brian Todd with today's Voice Briefing. It's Monday, April 21st, 2025.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Eric D. Lawrence. Ronald Adams was the planner in his family, who always had a joke at the ready, and he loved to fix things. He was good with his hands. His wife, Shamina Adams, is mourning his loss as her family struggles to cope with his unexpected death in a workplace accident at Stellantis' Dundee engine plant on April 7th. Quote, "We are devastated as a family. We are devastated," end quote, she tells the Free Press. His absence will leave a void that can never be filled, and his presence will be missed tremendously beyond measure, end quote. Shamina and Ronald Adams, he was known as Ronnie, were married for 11 years and together for 18. They met in a ballroom dance class. Quote, "I know my husband loved me, and I loved him just as equal, and we still had a lot of plans to travel," end quote, she says, describing a cruise he was planning this year for the family. He was a devoted father who also loved his grandkids, she says. The Michigan Occupational Safety and Health Administration is investigating the case. Ronald Adams was performing maintenance tasks on a conveyor line when a motorized arm pinned him to the conveyor, quote, causing fatal crushing injuries, end quote, according to the agency. His death marks the 7th workplace fatality in Michigan being reviewed this year. It's also the 2nd fatality at a Stellantis facility in the region in less than a year. Antonio Gaston, 53, was killed in August when he became caught under a vehicle moving on the Jeep Gladiator assembly line at the Toledo Assembly Complex in Ohio.
This is Julie Hines of the Detroit Free Press. The Detroit sitcom Martin ended its original run in 1997, but it's never too late for a spinoff. BET Plus is greenlighting Varnell Hill, a workplace comedy that will star Tommy Davidson as the same character he played so memorably during a guest spot on Martin, the classic sitcom that ran for 5 seasons on Fox and lives on through syndication. According to BET, Davidson's Varnell Hill is a late-night TV host who is attempting to stay current in the changing TV marketplace while simultaneously navigating the politics of corporate executives, advertisers, and production team members involved with his show. Martin star Martin Lawrence, who co-created Varnell Hill, will be an executive producer of the streaming series. Davidson made a long-lasting impression on Martin with a 2-part appearance in November 1993 as Varnell Hill. In the first of those episodes, Martin interviewed Varnell, who formerly was a DJ at Martin's Detroit radio station of WZUP. Varnell inspired Martin to move to Los Angeles and pursue his career dreams. In the second episode, Martin tried to sneak onto Varnell's late-night talk show, and as usual, hilarity ensued. Eventually, Martin opted to return to the Motor City. The production timeline and premiere of Varnell Hill have yet to be revealed.
I'm Adrienne Roberts reporting for the Detroit Free Press. Michigan's unemployment rate rose for the 3rd consecutive month, increasing to 5.5% in March. That's according to data from the Michigan Department of Technology, Management, and Budget. That's up from 5.4% in February and up from 4.2% in March 2024. While March's data reflects job cuts made by President Donald Trump ally Elon Musk through DOGE to federal workers around the country, Michigan's government sector actually demonstrated the largest over-the-month employment increase, with jobs increasing by 2,000 in March. This sector includes local, state, and federal government jobs. The gains in the government sector are attributable to the state and local government subsectors, and in March, federal employment in the state was unchanged and has only declined by a few hundred jobs since the beginning of the year.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.